and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. It has been so long since I last said those words. As you may know, I left on break a while ago due to complications with my pregnancy, but I have since given birth to a healthy baby girl, and I cannot wait to get back into the UDC. I can't promise I'll release a new video every week just yet. Right now, I'm going to aim for every 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll slowly get back into a weekly routine if my 2 little kiddos allow me to. Before we jump into things, I just want to give a quick shout out to CitrineSimmer, whose main menu override you can see right now. I highly recommend checking out their Patreon. They have some great medieval overrides and standalone CC that I am absolutely in love with. Without further ado, let's go and visit the Barrow household and see what they are up to. We are here with the Barrow family. It is still pretty early in the morning, and I am going to get these guys started on a few chores. It has been quite a long time since I last played it in the save files, so I think what we might do for today is that we are going... Really, the first thing they do as soon as I load into the save... You guys, it's been a while since I last played in the save file, so I'm thinking what we'll do for today is we are going to take a look around a few of our side households because we do have some birthdays to do. It is Adriana's birthday roll, Lucia's birthday roll, and we also have a little surprise baby. I apparently missed when I was recording the last episode before I took a break that Kaylin had a daughter. And I completely missed the notification. She was born in 1329, so that was last year, and today is actually her toddler roll. So we're going to look in on them and go and do that roll together. I find it pretty interesting that Khalil is supposedly evil, but him and Romarin actually have a really great relationship. Oh. Just as I'm saying that. Okay, yeah, okay. They have a difficult dynamic. I think that kind of fits better for the storyline anyways. I feel like, you know, Romarin was kind of... His life was smooth sailing, you know? He had no siblings, he was going to inherit, and his life was really quiet, and now all of a sudden he has this evil sibling that he didn't ask for, and his parents, of course, now have the... Why? Oh, and she's stinky! Oh, I forgot to put the streaming mode back in. Right, I'm gonna have to do that because that could be awkward. Right, so Romarin now has these 2 twin baby siblings that he didn't necessarily want. So I think it's more interesting to have Romarin and Khalil have a difficult dynamic and have Khalil try to sort of take Romarin's place as heir, potentially. I apologize for any baby cooing that you might hear. Of course, I have my newborn here next to me. So one thing I noticed is that it gets really, really easy to make money if we keep cutting the prairie grass because we keep finding nectar bottles and then we can age them and it's just basically free money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop cutting the prairie grass unless I really need it to feed the animals. So that it should be a little harder to make money because even with the tallage, we have 33,000 simoleons left. And it's just the beginning of the decade. So, I mean, we do need to... Oh, she has little Celeste in the back carrier. But yeah, we still have to pay $5,000 for... Remember when we talked about Sister Anjali Partha? We went on a very nice date. Right, so this is Zayne, who is Fatima's soulmate, but since Fatima is clearly going to be focusing on her family with Brayden, it is going to be time to find a wife for Zayne. So I am going to have to go into his household at some point and maybe take him out on a few dates. But what I was going to say is that we still need to pay the inheritance to, I believe, the last 3 siblings. So that's Alexander, Alyson, and Esther. So that's 15,000 simoleons that we're going to need to spend. And then we might actually be able to start paying back our loan from Brayden's best friend, Quentin. So Alexander has the home chef trait. So I think I'm actually going to have him do a bit of cooking since our folks are getting a bit hungry. Oh, Black Hen is getting on in years. Time to trade him in. Look at Fatima. Just living the mom life. One infant on the back and one in her arms. And everybody looks miserable. Oh, May Day starts tomorrow. Okay. Well, that would actually be a great opportunity to try and find someone for Zayne. So what we are going to do... it's still the morning, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go to Tartosa to do the roles for Adriana and Lucia before we come back. And maybe we could play with our younger siblings, Alexander, Alyson, and take Zayne out so that they can all go and meet some folks their own age for May Day. I realize it's been a really, really long time since I last posted a video, so if you guys are lost looking at all these Sims and you don't know who is who anymore, you can go and check out my family tree video, which lists everybody and where I did a quick summary of who everyone is, or you could also check out my decade recaps. I know I did rewatch them before I started recording again. So here we are at the Graves Ranch with Adriana and her throuple situation with Harlan and Lavender. And of course we have Harlan's daughter Kara here. My baby has a lot to say today. You might notice we have a small baby down here called Justin. So Justin was an unplanned baby. I just noticed that he existed and I was like, huh, did Adriana have another child that I didn't know about? No. Harlan had a child with Lavender, which, you know, I kind of imagine Lavender being into Adriana and not into Harlan, so that wasn't planned, but whatever. They have a baby now. So Adriana might not have a child of her own yet. She is, of course, potentially still mourning the death of her last baby who didn't make it. It's been 2 years, so she might try again soon, but what we should do right away is her birthday roll. So this is Adriana's young adult role. She needs to avoid a 2 and a 6. And she's fine, just barely, but she's fine. Here we go. And so Adriana was an animal enthusiast. She was moody, impulsive, whimsical. You know, these really are just perfect traits for her. Open-minded, tends to get inspired and gain creative skills faster because they're receptive to new ideas. Yeah, I could really see that for her. So since she is an animal enthusiast, I think we might give her an animal or country caretaker. She wants to befriend all animals and critters and tend to the countryside. All right, we can go with that. It's not like we actually work on the... What? Harlan is staring at Lavender. I'm sorry, she's not interested. Gabriella sent Adriana a gift. Okay, okay. Oh, she has a lot of gifts. What? Oh no, my sheep! One last pet. That's so sad. Adriana's previous romance dynamics have fallen away as her perspective of the world broadens. Okay, cream mini sheep. Goodbye, cream mini sheep. No! Adriana! Already? Alright, well, I'm going to give those two some privacy. You know, maybe they are going to work on getting that other baby. I believe Adriana only had 2 baby tries. Oh man, it's been a while. Right, so Adriana had only 2 baby tries and one is already up. And so hopefully the second one... No! Lavender, you just had to go and join them, didn't you? But I don't want Lavender to get pregnant again. All right, so that birthday is done and everything is pretty much under control here. I think Lavender might actually eventually move on and go... Oh, Kara isn't happy about the birth of little baby Justin. But yeah, I think Lavender might actually move on and get up to some mischief elsewhere. And Harlan and Adriana are going to go on and live here a while with Kara and baby Justin and any children that Adriana and Harlan will potentially have. My baby really agrees with that. I'm kind of hoping that Adriana gets twins. Just to maximize those baby tries, you know? We're about done everything I wanted to do here, so we're gonna move on to the... Oh my gosh, the poor birds. The poor birds. Hang on, I have to go and open these just to see What has the cat done? Baconite. Okay. Duck feather, finch feather, blue jay. Wow, that cat is really productive. We're gonna move on to the brothel so that we can go and look in on Lucia. Alright, so being here in the brothel without streamer mode is sort of asking for trouble, so I won't stay here too long. I'm just going to... The first thing as I load in, she's going to woohoo with the madame. No, no. Okay, just no. Well, you're going to have to do that later because we have to do your birthday roll first. So Lucia is the same age as Adriana. She is also going to be aging up into a young adult. She is going to need to avoid a 2 and a 6. And she's fine, no problem, no problem. So Lucia gets to age up to young adult and she is going to get to make the most of her 5 baby tries. I can't age her up. Oh, is she pregnant? Oh, I saw she had a bubble over her head. She was thinking about babies. Is she? Oh, she is. Okay, so I won't spoil it. I'm not going to show what I just checked. Oh, Lucia and Andrea have a difficult family dynamic. Okay. If you... Oh, that's so sad. Those two run away together, but maybe as they grow up, they're sort of growing apart. Lucia is mean, so to be fair... Oh, great. Well, this is a brothel. Oh, hi, Adriana. Welcome to your cousin's brothel. That's kind of awkward. Oh yeah, we can see it right here. She's eating for 2. She's almost in her 2nd trimester already. Okay. But yeah, as they're growing older, maybe they're sort of growing apart and eventually Lucia and Andrea are going to go their separate ways. Andrea does have many, many, many baby tries. So I'm thinking he might actually leave with Lavender. Maybe the 2 of them could go on some sort of adventure and end up in another kingdom. And he can go and find a lady friend in some distant land, while Lucia is going to stick around in Tartosa a bit. Alright, so those are the 2 birthdays that we had to do in Tartosa, and I am now going to go back to Windenburg because I'd like you guys to meet Kaylin's little daughter that I missed in the notifications. Here we are at the old Barrow farm where Kaylin is living with his mom Rosemary and her husband Hubert, who of course whenever I load somewhere, I don't know why, a couple absolutely has to, all the couples go to bed as soon as I load in somewhere, so I don't know. It's looking pretty empty right now because I just don't really play in the side households that much, so I might actually send them out in the fields to do something, just so that it doesn't look quite as empty. You might remember Rosemary's son here with Hubert. This is Tristan. He aged up into a child. Oh, my game keeps lagging every time there's an animation that plays. So Kaylin had... Oh. She doesn't look happy about going to woohoo with Kaylin. Oh, whoops. Right, so I'm just gonna go a bit further over here while Kaylin and his wife are busy. What I was going to say is that Kaylin has 3 baby tries. The first one was little baby Mary, who passed away from a bowel infection, and the second baby that we have is little baby Lorna. This is a name that the game gave her, so Lorna down here has her mommy's hair, and oh, Tristan and Hubert have a difficult family dynamic. What's happening? Everybody hates each other today. Okay, so let's try this again. Baby Lorna down here. So she is due to do her toddler roll, which means she cannot roll a 4, an 8, or a 12. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so at least one of Kaylin's children is surviving so far. Of course, Kaylin might have other children around town that we don't know about because Kaylin hasn't been very faithful. If you guys remember, we've got Morgan here, who happens to be his soulmate. She married a sailor, and so she's staying alone in a townhouse in Windenburg, where I would imagine Kaylin goes to visit her quite a bit. And of course, we have Eleonora, who is also married. They had a bit of a tryst before the 2 of them each got married. And I don't know why he has a romance bar with his own mother. That's a bit creepy. And of course, we remember Rosa, who married his cousin Auguste, even if he doesn't know Auguste is his cousin. And she also has a child that we don't know if that child might be Auguste or if it might be Kaylin's. And then we have Valentine and Osha. The two of them don't have children, though. They're just townies. Still single and still without children. All right, so I'm glad everybody's been surviving their birthday rolls today. So that means it should be smooth sailing from here on out. I'm going to have Kaylin and his family work a little bit on their farm here just so that it doesn't look quite so barren next time we come over. And then we are going to go out on the town for May Day so that we can try and find a marriage partner for Zayne and potentially Alexander and Alyson as well. I already have something in mind for Alexander, so I won't be concentrating on him too much, but I would like, oh, great, Kaylin coming to work on the farm in his underwear. But I would like to find Alyson's soulmate because she has 10 baby tries, and I would very much like her to get through those 10 baby tries with her true love. And she's still quite young, so we've got plenty of time to find her someone. Oh great, I just got a notification that Rosemary might be pregnant. I really hope not. Rosemary, you are done having kids. You have done your duty. You've had plenty of kids already. You can stop now. And Rosemary might be getting on in years, actually. It might not be all that safe for her to keep having kids. Yeah, Rosemary is actually 46. Like, she shouldn't be getting pregnant. Okay, so Kaylin... thank you. I was hoping you'd get dressed without me having to tell you. So how about let's get little Tristan over here to water. And you know what I did? I did the roll for Lorna, but I didn't actually age her up. So we're going to go and age her up. I'm sorry, Lorna. I'm so out of it. It's been so long since I last played. I don't remember how to do this. We're gonna go send Becca to... oh, the dynamic between Hubert and Rosemary is wholesome. Sure. I like that for them. Rosemary deserves some peace and happiness after the life that she's lived. There we go, baby Lorna. She has an imagination delay, but she's carefree. Okay, why not? She was wiggly. That sounds fine. Aww. Oh, she's so cute. I don't even think I need to give her a makeover. She looks just fine as she is. Oh, look at her. I'm not sure where she got the brown eyes from. Is it from Becca? Yeah. Okay, so she's like a copy paste of Becca, basically. Poor Becca. Becca is Kaylin's wife, and she got such a bad set of traits when she aged up. I randomized it. She's erratic, melancholic, and squeamish, but she's also neat and loyal. At least loyal is a really great trait. I'm not sure Kaylin deserves it, but poor Lorna, she's so hungry. We're gonna send her to get some food. Why is the cat still on the table? We're gonna send Becca to make a bit of food for everybody, and then we're going to have little baby Lorna come to get something to eat. Oh, receive loving hug from Kaylin. So Kaylin might be cold-hearted, but you know, maybe he likes his little girl. While I was on break and I couldn't really record, I gave makeovers to a bunch of Sims. Oh no. No, is she pregnant? It shouldn't she's 46. The cat is cleaning himself in between the bowls. What is wrong in this house? She's not pregnant, is she? We're gonna have to go check. I don't. No, really? I was going to say that I gave a bunch of Sims makeovers, and my plan is to put them all on the gallery. So if you guys want any of my Sims in your own game and have them go and create chaos. No! Oh no, Rosemary is pregnant again? Okay, oh, look at those two going, really? Okay, something's wrong. I'm gonna have to go check my settings. But yeah, I was going to say if you guys want my Sims to go and create some chaos in your game as well, they are going to be on the gallery very shortly. I'm not sure what kind of animation this is. Oh, it's a yoga session. Okay. Rosemary walked in and was like, oh, but they're just doing yoga. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to have Becca come and do a pregnancy test as well, just so that we know. And then Rosemary and Becca can have their babies together, which just sounds ridiculous. All right, Becca is not pregnant. So the 46-year-old Rosemary is pregnant after having 11 children already, and Becca is not pregnant. Okay. well, it is what it is. I hope it's not twins. We're gonna leave these guys here. It is midnight, so I'm going to move on back to the main household, and I'm gonna get some things ready for May Day so that we can go out on the town. All right, we are back with our main household, and it is now pretty much the middle of the night. Everyone is still up for some reason. He's brushing the sheep. That's fine. So I'm just going to send everybody to bed after they're done eating, and we can get ready for May Day. Would you say that Alyson embraces the ordinary and likes small talk? Yes, I would. So here's our friend Alyson with her 10 baby tries. So if we take a look at what her traits are, she's perky, she's jealous, she's an animal whisperer, and she's outgoing. So I think she might be looking for somebody who might be just equally loud as she is. It could sort of go two ways. She could like somebody who's also into going out and who talks a lot, or she could go for the total opposite. Oh, actually, pessimistic and cerebral are turnoffs. She likes pet enthusiasts and she likes people who are spirited. So we're going to be looking for someone who's a bit like her. And if we take a look at her relationships here, right, so she had flirted with Darnell, who was the bard, and Bernardo, who was like the teacher at prom or something. But she finds both of them unattractive, so I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with her. The only men that she finds attractive are married. So we've got Nivard from the inn. Oh boy. Everybody just left Khalil eating supper alone, and he's there making his diabolical plans. Oh, hi Brayden. His little baby. Brayden must be so happy right now. He literally has everything he ever wanted. He's got this giant farm, 4 kids, and he's got a pretty good reputation as well. Everywhere he goes, people are like cheering as soon as they see him. So I think he's pretty happy with the way life has treated him now that he's got his twins. They're gonna be aging up into toddlers. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, Brayden, your hands. So the twins are going to be aging up at the beginning of next year. So that's going to be a fun role to do. Oh, infant care. So cute, but so bugged. We are the next morning. Brayden had a really weird dream, and so he is now tense. And I am going to be getting these guys up so that they can get their chores done, and then we can send them out. I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. He kept looking down at his slablet and then looking at you. At least he think he was looking at you. I don't think he actually had a face. Whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I think I might be psychic. So this is serious. You're in danger, my friend. So this is kind of funny because Brayden woke up having a bad dream and now his twin brother also had a bad dream. Well, this is Brayden. I think I'll be fine. Of course Brayden would think that. It is a bit ominous, though, that both brothers would feel this way. Let's ditch school and go play hooky somewhere. Yeah, that does seem like something Khalil would do. Is he going to drag along Romarin? Yeah, let's drag along Romarin. Oh, maybe we can bring a few other friends here. So, Sabrina, oh, wow, he is really friends with Sabrina Miller, who, if we remember, is the illegitimate child of Frederick Jr. and Eleanora Miller. Oh yeah, I forgot that Khalil had actually made quite a few friends. I didn't even notice where it's sending us. Oh. Oh no. Where are we? Where even is this? Oh, it's in San Myshuno. And, well, it's empty. Of course it's empty. Oops. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to take these kids somewhere more appropriate. All right, so we're now at the market and park. I was going to send him to the pool, but then I realized I actually have a new mod in, thanks to Calypso, who recommended the swimming mod where our Sims can now actually drown. And holy crap, that's a lot of kids. Okay, I didn't know this turned into a kid gathering, but all right, okay, so all the kids are here. But yeah, so I now have a mod that makes it so that they have a swimming skill, and if they're not good enough, they might drown. So as funny as that would have been, I don't really want our heir drowning right away, so so we're at the park instead, where all of the kids are just standing around ominously. Let's have Romarin maybe chat with a few of these kids here. Let's tell her a joke about bananas. I'm not sure they know what bananas are. Let's get Khalil to get to know a few of these kids as well, because, you know, he's also going to need a wife at some point, so maybe they'll be childhood friends. But we're starting to have a lot of cousins around the world. See, Hannah is another one of our cousins. I could potentially invite over Zayne because we do have a few ladies here that he might be interested in meeting. So, you know what? That is what I'm going to do. Alright, so I just brought Zayne and Alyson here, so we're gonna have them go and introduce themselves to a few of the other teens around here. Oh, actually, I think Zayne is a young adult. He's actually a bit older. He waited a while for Fatima, but Fatima just isn't the one for him. So we're gonna go and have him introduce himself to a few of the Sims here. Let's also get Alyson to do that, see if anybody catches her eye. Oh, instant attraction. Okay, to Richard Delorme. Okay. Fun fact, Richard here is, oh, he's leaving. He's just leaving. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you. So his father passed away a while ago, and, his father is actually Miles from Sleepytime Sims' playthrough. I downloaded her Sims and had them have some children, so I have their genetics in the game, even though if I don't have the original Sims. Oh, hello you. Hello Randall. Let's go introduce ourselves to him as well. So Alyson has instant attraction to Randall Blackmore. Okay, so we've got two Sims that she's attracted to. Oh, Zayne Baker has instant attraction to... Oh, Cersei Hale. I'm sorry, sir, but she's not available. Zayne seems to have a thing for taken ladies. Not only is she already married, but she is very much older than you. So if we want to do your 5 baby tries, she might not be a great option. Okay, so here's one of the guys that she thought was attractive. Let's go and... Can we sing? Give a Mayday gift. Do we have anything? Do you want a bottle of milk? Here. Have some milk. Fresh from our cows. Excellent quality. What is with the parasols? Oh, he was happy. Great. So before you leave this conversation, how about we... Is there anything we could do to sing? Sing about Mayday. I like how this vendor is selling nothing. Come look at my wares. Nothing. Man, this guy does not seem like he's in a mood for Mayday. Oh, okay, he's joining in. Can I ask about his mood, maybe? Oh, her empathy is in range to earn the compassionate trait. Okay, okay. Let's show off our muscles. Yeah. Okay, so far it seems to be going well. Can she comfort him? I wonder why he's so upset, though. Man, you can just hear all the kids in the background. You know what? I'm gonna end this social gathering so that we get some different Sims, not just kids over here. She wants to whisper about her crush to Stephanie? Her older sister? Okay, that's cute. I'm just not sure who her crush is. Zayne learned about Cersei's financial status, and she seems to be doing okay. Zayne, she's married. Leave her alone. Look, we have other ladies here. No, she's also married. Yeah, all the ladies here are married. I'm sorry, Zayne. It's not your day. He's 23 at the moment, so it's an okay age, I'd say, for him to try and find a wife. Maybe what we'll do, there's still 1 day left in the year, so I think I might actually switch control over to Zayne, and then we'll just go out on the town and try to meet a few ladies, because this park doesn't seem to really have anyone for him. Alright, so she seems to be getting along well with Randall here. I have so many last exceptions. Sorry, I'll just ignore it for now. Here, let's get to know him and try and find what his traits are. He's a child of winter. Okay. Rosemary thinking about babies. Of course she is. Oh, that's so cute! The Lord and his wife are there and he just gave her a flower. Okay, so this is the other Sim that she was attracted to, Richard Delorme, who happens to be Frederick Jr.'s stepson. He's giving her a suggestive look. He's like Miles even though he's not actually Miles's kid. This is great. I accepted, but I'm not actually gonna act on it. You know, she's just 16, but she can- oh, she's thinking about him. There, let's share mating excitement. Okay, so he's really interested. I don't know. We've got two, good-looking men here. She's still young, so I'm gonna try and let it evolve naturally, and we'll see who she ends up picking. Oh, we've got flirt here. Let's go for it. Oh, suggestive look. She's getting a suggestive look from Randall as well. And she has the lover personality archetype. Okay. Oh, Zayne apparently got drunk and left. Okay. And he's feeling extra flirty. There's a recipe for disaster. Oh. Oh, look, he's flirting with her autonomously now. Okay, I'm glad something happened autonomously. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him there. Let's go take a look at what our kiddos are doing. And he's sitting with his cousin Dina and his uncle Vasco. Okay. Why is she drunk now? She had one too many. Great. Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna head on home. It is the end of the day, so I am going to be switching over to Zayne so that we can spend a bit more time with him instead. It is now the next morning, and we are at the tower where the city guard live. And we are here to see our good friend Zayne. Oh, who's taking a shower? Sorry. I'll give you some privacy. So this here is the guard tower, and well, it's looking a bit empty at the moment because the commander recently failed his adult role and died, and the other ones got married and left. So we only now have Zayne and Osric who are left, and poor Zayne. It's been a hard life. Oh my gosh. It's been a hard life for our friend Zayne here. His parents both died during the famine. He was shipped off without a penny to his name to the guard tower to be a servant. He joined the city guard himself now and met his soulmate, who ended up being married to someone else, actually who happened to be married to his cousin. And she decided that she preferred to concentrate on her family and did not wish to pursue a relationship with him. What's wrong with his eyes? He's supposed to have heterochromia. So what we're going to be doing again. So what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to take Zayne out, and we are going to bring along a few ladies that might be interesting marriage candidates for him. That includes Glida. Glida here is the maid here at the keep, and she actually had an alert saying that she stopped what she was thinking about and was staring at Zayne, so she is very much attracted to him. I don't know how much Zayne wants to marry a maid. Did she just flirt with... Okay, well, not only is she a maid, but I guess Zayne just watched her flirting with his colleague, so he might, you know, he just left. He left the room. So Zayne is going to be looking for a wife, and the commander position is currently open, so maybe he's hoping to get the commander position by marrying up or something. These two are really... Okay, well, we might not invite Glida to our little gathering. So it's 10 a.m. I'm going to have Zayne take care of his needs, and we are going to go out to socialize with some ladies. Alright, so we are at the medieval rec center here, which was created by Plumbobs in the past, in case you watch her series. And please excuse the very non-medieval decor around here. I kind of ran out of space to put lots on, so we're in Magnolia Promenade. So you may have seen this community lot on Plumbobs in the Past series already. I did make some minor modifications, but I left it mostly as is. So we've got Zayne here, who came over with a few ladies that he knows. I only chose women that he thought were attractive, and he wants to have his first kiss with Glida. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. She was just flirting with another guy. You have to do better. You know, you deserve better, Zayne. So I know this lady here is a nun, and we're gonna go compliment her outfit, but he did go on a date with her, and things went well, so who knows, maybe she'll be tempted to leave the church for him. First kiss already? No, hang on. Let's ask about her mood. What, is she sad? No, she's focused, okay. She's feeling focused from seeing an elegant sim. Okay, the elegant sim is us, actually. So, Zayne is elegant, serious, loves the outdoors, a music lover, and judgmental. So it's pretty general, you know, I think a lot of different sims might fit with him. He doesn't seem to be autonomously doing anything, though. Here, let's get to know her and try and find out what her traits are. Oh, excuse me. Magnetic bosom. Why must Zayne's converser have such eye-catching... Oh, okay then. And we wanted to know more about her personality, but instead we learned that she's pretty wealthy. Well, you know, if Zayne wants to be commander of the guard, then having a wealthy wife could be in his favor. There, okay, let's try a little flirt. Why don't we? And see what happens. What? What? I said offer rose. What happened? I apparently was distracted for a moment, and they're going for a woohoo. Okay then. No, they're going for a very public woohoo as well. Well, that was quick. So, I guess Zayne made his choice. Look at this guy. He thinks he's so smooth. Oop. Oh, it bugged out. It bugged out. Huh? What was that? Oh, jeez. I just selected the other guard and for some reason he really hates her. I don't know what happened there. Really? Why? He's very attracted? Okay. I don't know. Animation error. Objects were placed with move... Oh. So should we just let it be canon that they did woohoo in the hot spring? Or is this a sign that maybe it's not meant to be? I'm not sure. We can go and speak to other ladies to see if he gets along with any of them. I like that he comes to speak to her, but he makes it a point of sitting at a different table. He looks like he's naked under there. Here, let's offer her a rose. See what she thinks about that while in our underwear. You know, just to make it extra cringe.
Ooh.
Okay, she's into it. Okay. And it made her flirty. Here, you want to tell a dirty joke? Go for it. And then you wonder why you're single, you know? Blow a kiss. Oh, there we go. Something autonomous. And she went to do the dishes instead. Come on. And he just decided to go do something else. Can we get dressed? I feel awkward being there in my underwear. Oh, here's Abigail. So this is another sim that I invited along. She appears to be perhaps his childhood friend because they already have a very good relationship. So I don't know how he knows her, but they already get along and he does consider her attractive, very attractive. So how about, I don't know what her traits are. Let's try and figure out what her traits are. She's arrogant. Well, okay, I don't mind. And she just left. What is it? Women just don't want to speak to him, it seems like. Okay, here. Let's go and introduce ourselves to her. Instant attraction. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, she had a bad first impression, but at least we have instant attraction. So I'm just gonna go straight for a flirt. And let's see what happens. Bold pickup line. Go for it, Zayne. Show us what you're made of. You got her. She broke her arms. She was so into it. Sugar cravings. Lita is feeling peckish and could really go for some sweet, delicious snacks. Why not buy a candy machine? Are you sending me ads? No, thank you. Hold hands? Sure. We just had instant attraction for this lady. We're going all in. Actually, you know who this sim is? She is the stepdaughter of Frederick Jr. Oh, suggestive look. Really? Let's go for it. And okay, so we just learned about Emily. She's a barfly, she's mischievous, she's arrogant, and she's moody. Does this fit with our serious, elegant music lover? And he's judgmental. I'm not sure their personalities mesh very well. And she's a barfly. It's like asking for trouble. And on the flip side, Osha is suddenly interested, so Sorry, Emily. Let's go take a look at what we can get over here. Did we attempt to seduce her? I forget. There, let's go compliment her appearance. You know, that yoga is really giving her a healthy glow. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put stairs because these ladders are... everybody's just bugging out in the ladders. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Zayne is finally... Ask about soulmate. Wouldn't that be awkward? He asked for her soulmate and she's like, yeah, I met him already. He's a great guy. Oh, man. I haven't found my soulmate. Okay, that's great. Are we sort of asking for trouble if we marry someone? Oh, she gave him a rose. So she is into him. Okay. All right. We've got something here. Romantic. Okay, sure, Zayne. Oh, hey, Brayden. Brayden going to do some yoga in the background there. Don't mind me, he says. I'm still trying to get over my erratic trait. Alright, so we did make some headway with Osha here, so at least we're getting somewhere. He wants to be friendly with her. Okay, so it might not be a big passionate love, but maybe they can be friends and then they can, you know, get married and develop their relationship over time, you know? Oh, they're embracing autonomously, and her brother just walked up. I don't want to know about her financial status. I want to know her personality traits. She has the painting skill. Well, that's useful. Thank you. Thank you, game. Look at pregnant Rosemary back there. Oh, yeah. Autonomously flirting. Thank you. All right, so it is the end of the day and also the end of the year, so I'm going to be leaving this part here. We moved around quite a bit today. I'm still getting back into the challenge, and it was nice to visit a few different Sims and try to remember where their story is at. So next year, we are going to have a round of important birthdays, including our twins Celeste and Edward, who will be aging up into toddlers. As always, thank you very much for watching. I will be seeing you in the next one. Oh my gosh, I was just about to log off, and then look what Zayne is doing. He's flirting with Osha's brother. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about Zayne's romantic life. I'm gonna need help figuring out what this guy wants and who he should marry.